She went back to her old inbox. There were advertisements, bills, job notices. Then she saw a strange subject line: no sender. If you are still alive, open this letter on the day of doom. Kai stood still. She didn't remember receiving that letter. Her hands were shaking. The mouse cursor stopped at the open button. She took a deep breath. Kai hesitated for a long time before clicking the open mail button. She was used to online scams, malicious links, and romantic spam messages, but that subject line made her heart beat a strange rhythm. If you are still alive, open this letter on the day of doom. Click. The letter is not long. To Kai of the days that are not long left. I don't know when you'll read this. Maybe you'll never open it. Maybe you've deleted it like everything else about me. But if you're reading this, then I want you to know there is someone who, no matter how you live, still sees you enough to love. Not because I'm good or because I'm good, but because I once cried when I saw a lost cat and smiled like the sun rising just because of a cup of milk tea with the right topping. You don't have to be great. Just remember, you had very real days. She read and reread the part, I still see you enough to love. And the tears just kept falling, not violently, but slowly like water seeping through an old crack. She didn't think anyone in the world had ever seen her, really seen her. Not her resume, not her KPIs, not her list of exes. But it's me, the small, weird, forgetful, stomach-aching, and escapist. Kai jumped up. He rummaged through the desk drawer. The old metal box, she hadn't opened it in a long time. Sticky on it was a sticker of a cat wearing a conical hat, the one he used to put on her to make her laugh. Inside, an unsent letter. A photo taken at the flower market. A small notebook, the cover stained with rainwater, and an unused train ticket, departure date 3 years ago. The day they planned to go away together, but in the end, she never showed up. Kai sighed, a sigh as heavy as 3 years. Maybe, if there really are 7 days left, I will take that train, even if I am alone. That night, Kai didn't sleep. She wrote letters, not to anyone, just writing to fill the voids that had never been named. She wrote for herself, for the girl who once enjoyed a cup of milk tea, for the person who had lived too long in silence. After a night of writing unsent letters, Kai woke up at 5 a.m., closed his laptop, and packed his backpack, not to go to work, not to run away, just to go home. She sent a short message to the department head. I'll take a few days off if there are any days left. No one answered. But she didn't expect anything. The old bus left the city before the sun rose. She sat in the last seat next to the window, listening to old music in her worn headphones, closing her eyes. She saw her childhood passing by in her fitful sleep like a slow-motion movie. When she got back to her hometown, the sun was scorching hot. The dirt road in front of her house was still muddy from the rain at night. The wall around her house was covered in green moss. There was no welcome sign, no fireworks. There was only the sound of dogs barking and her mother's voice echoing out. Who is it? It's me. Can you come home for dinner? Mom stood still for a few seconds. Then she pulled open the heavy wooden door, like pulling open the door to an old memory that neither of them had ever dared to open. Simple lunch. Mom didn't say much. Just asked, what have you been eating? You're so skinny. Why are your eyes so dark? Kai ate like there was no tomorrow, and maybe there wasn't. She chewed slowly, carefully. Every grain of rice tasted like childhood. That afternoon, she walked around the neighborhood, sitting on the stone bridge where the children used to play ghost hunting, watching the other children now playing games on their phones. No one was running around. No one was shouting each other's names. Another world, another time. But her heart still remembers. When she came home that night, her mother brought her a glass of hot milk. She didn't ask why she came back. She didn't ask why she left. She just said, if you don't want to tell, I won't force you. But if you're tired, I can sit and listen. No need to explain. As long as you're alive, that's fine. Kai bit her lip. Tears fell again, quietly, but not painfully. They were tears of being seen. For the first time in years, she didn't feel like a burden, just a daughter coming home to eat with her mother. During the days in the countryside, Kai didn't do much. In the morning, she went to the market with her mother. In the afternoon, she pulled weeds in the yard. At night, she sat in her old room, the room from when she was in 11th grade, full of wallpaper, peeling stickers, and the smell of old books. That night, she opened the old wardrobe. Next to the pile of sweaters her mother had unfinished was a limp cardboard box. On the lid, written in blue ballpoint pen, "Girls in grades 1 to 12. She opened the lid, and the memories came flooding back. Inside is an essay describing Mother got a score of 9, with the comment very touching. A letter of apology for breaking a vase. A cat-shaped eraser missing its ears. An old pen, the name Kai, engraved with a fingernail, and a small piece of paper, shaky writing, "Mom, don't be sad. I will make a lot of money in the future to help you have less trouble."